I didn't play the game to be famous. What you see here is more just an illusion that I love to just be an individual that's very colorful.
A three. Dennis! Yes, at the buzzer! Yes. Dennis Rodman has now pulled down 10,000 career rebounds.
Did you know that Dennis Rodman wasn't just a basketball star, but also a professional wrestler and even a movie star? Yep, you heard that right. Oh, and that's not all. In this captivating video, we'll take you on an exhilarating journey into the wild and remarkable life of Dennis Rodman. Known for his extravagant personality and incredible rebounding skills on the basketball court, Rodman clinched 5 NBA championships and earned a well-deserved spot in the Basketball Hall of Fame in 2011. However, there's a captivating depth to this enigmatic figure that goes far beyond the surface. Join us as we delve into the unexplored facets of his life, unveiling the intriguing tales that remained hidden behind the scenes of the basketball world. We'll journey through his life before and after basketball, uncovering an array of astonishing stories and revelations. So, get ready to be utterly mesmerized. Oh, and stay tuned as there is a crazy story near the end of the video. A Rodman special, you might say. Early life and career. Dennis Rodman was born on May 13, 1961 in Trenton, New Jersey. He grew up in a tough neighborhood in Dallas, Texas, with his mother Shirley and his 2 younger sisters Deborah and Kim. Dennis Rodman's early life was marked by a challenging upbringing. His father, Philander Rodman Jr., was in the US Air Force during the Vietnam War and left the family when Dennis was 3 years old. Philander Rodman had 16 wives and 29 children, making Dennis part of a large and complex family. Later in life, Rodman reconnected with some of his half-siblings. However, these reunions were not always smooth, as some sought him out, possibly with financial motives in mind. Despite the challenges he faced, Rodman discovered a passion for basketball at an early age. He played in the streets with his friends and honed his skills on the court at his local community center. By the time he reached high school, Rodman was already a standout player, known for his rebounding ability and his tenacious defense. Rodman faced poverty and instability during his childhood, but his late growth spurt and relentless dedication to basketball led to a successful career in the NBA. After graduating from high school, Rodman attended Cook County Junior College in Texas, where he continued to play basketball. In 1983, he transferred to Southeastern Oklahoma State University, where he played for 2.5 years and earned All-American honors. In 1986, Rodman was selected by the Detroit Pistons in the second round of the NBA draft. He struggled to find his footing in the league at first, but he eventually developed into one of the best rebounders and defenders in NBA history. His hard work and determination, both on and off the court, helped him rise to fame and become a cultural icon in the 90s. Rodman's rise to fame began when he joined the Detroit Pistons. At the time, the Pistons were one of the most dominant teams in the NBA, known for their physical play and aggressive defense. Rodman quickly became an integral part of the team's success, providing a much-needed defensive presence and an uncanny ability to grab rebounds. During his time with the Pistons, Rodman won 2 NBA championships in 1989 and 1990. He was also named the NBA Defensive Player of the Year twice, in 1990 and 1991. However, Rodman's success on the court was often overshadowed by his off-court antics, which included dyeing his hair different colors, wearing outrageous outfits, and dating high-profile celebrities. In 1995, Rodman was traded to the Chicago Bulls, where he played alongside NBA legends Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Rodman's unorthodox style and personality fit in well with the Bulls, and he helped the team win 3 consecutive NBA championships from 1996 to 1998. During this time, Rodman continued to make headlines with his outrageous behavior, including marrying actress Carmen Electra in Las Vegas. Rodman's success on the court and his eccentric personality made him a cultural icon in the 90s. He was known for his distinctive style and his willingness to push boundaries both on and off the court. Despite his controversial reputation, Rodman remains one of the most beloved and recognizable figures in NBA history, and his impact on the sport cannot be overstated. His rebounding ability. Rodman is widely regarded as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He possessed an uncanny ability to track the ball off the rim and was known for his tenacity and aggression on the boards. Rodman's rebounding prowess was a major factor in his success on the court. He led the league in rebounds per game for 7 consecutive seasons from 1992 to 1998. He also finished his career with an impressive career rebounding average of 13.1 rebounds per game, which ranks him 4th all-time in NBA history. One of Rodman's most impressive rebounding performances came in the 1992 NBA Finals, when he grabbed a finals record 11 offensive rebounds in Game 2 against the Portland Trail Blazers. He also set the NBA record for most consecutive games with at least 20 rebounds in a single season, with 14 games in the 1991-92 season. Rodman's rebounding abilities were not just about his physical talents. He was also known for his ability to read the trajectory of the ball and anticipate where it would come off the rim. He studied opposing players' shooting patterns and adjusted his position accordingly, giving him an edge over other players.
I just practiced a lot about the angle of the ball and the trajectory of it. You got a Larry Bird, it's going to spin. You got a Magic, and maybe spin. When Michael shoot over here, I position myself right there. Now I hit the rim, it's boom, click and go back this way, boom, here, click and go that way, boom, that way, click here and go back this way. So basically, I just started learning how to put myself in a position to get the ball.
In addition to his rebounding abilities, Rodman was also a tenacious defender, often guarding the opposing team's best player. His defensive skills and rebounding abilities made him a valuable asset to any team he played for, and he played a key role in helping the Detroit Pistons and Chicago Bulls win multiple NBA championships. His relationship with Michael Jordan. Dennis Rodman and Michael Jordan had a complex relationship that was characterized by both camaraderie and tension. They first played together on the Chicago Bulls in the mid-1990s, during which time they helped lead the team to 3 consecutive NBA championships. On the court, Rodman and Jordan had a great deal of respect for one another's talents. Jordan has described Rodman as one of the best rebounders and defenders in NBA history, and Rodman has spoken admiringly of Jordan's skills as a scorer and leader.
We're just gonna jog and jog and jog and jog. Dennis takes off. Boom. Now, he blows a whistle. Now, we cannot stop until we get back in front of Dennis. It took us 4 laps to catch up to Dennis.
Off the court, however, the two had a more complicated relationship. Rodman was known for his unconventional behavior and his tendency to clash with authority figures, while Jordan was seen as a more traditional, buttoned-up leader. In his autobiography, Bad As I Want to Be, Rodman wrote that he and Jordan were never close friends, but that they had a mutual respect for each other's abilities on the court. He also wrote that Jordan once punched him in the face during a heated practice, but that the incident ultimately strengthened their bond. Despite their differences, Rodman and Jordan were successful teammates, and they played key roles in helping the Bulls achieve their championship victories. In interviews, both have spoken fondly of their time playing together and have expressed gratitude for the experience. But behind the scenes, Rodman and Jordan had a complex relationship. They were close friends, but they also had their share of conflicts and disagreements. Rodman has spoken about the challenges of playing alongside a player as dominant as Jordan and the pressure that came with trying to live up to his expectations. His personal life. Dennis Rodman's personal life has been the subject of much speculation and media attention over the years. He has been married 3 times and has 3 children. Rodman's first marriage was to Ann Bakes, whom he married in 1987. The couple had a daughter together, Alexis, before divorcing in 1993. But we can't forget the time he announced himself as bisexual and married himself in 1996. Now, that was a Rodman special. In 1998, Rodman married model and actress Carmen Electra in a surprise wedding in Las Vegas. The marriage was short-lived, however. The couple filed for divorce less than a year later. Rodman's third marriage was to Michelle Moyer, whom he married in 2003. The couple had 2 children together, a son named DJ and a daughter named Trinity. They divorced in 2012. Throughout his personal life, Rodman has been open about his struggles with addiction and mental health issues. He has spoken publicly about his struggles with alcoholism and has sought treatment for his addiction on several occasions. He has also spoken about his struggles with depression and bipolar disorder. In addition to his personal struggles, Rodman has been involved in several high-profile incidents over the years, including a number of arrests for assault and domestic violence. Despite these incidents, Rodman has remained a popular and influential figure in the world of sports and entertainment, and he continues to be recognized for his achievements on the basketball court. Wrestling career. Dennis Rodman's foray into professional wrestling was nothing short of electrifying. In the late 1990s, he joined WCW, a major wrestling organization, and made a lasting impact as a part-time wrestler. Here's a closer look at his wrestling career. Rodman teamed up with wrestling legend Hulk Hogan and formed a memorable tag team known as the Bad Boys. Their partnership brought a unique blend of athleticism and entertainment to the wrestling world. One of the most iconic moments of Rodman's wrestling career came at WCW's Bash at the Beach event in 1997. He and Hogan faced off against Diamond Dallas Page and NBA player Karl Malone in a tag team match. In the wrestling ring, Rodman embraced his flamboyant and rebellious personality to the fullest. His colorful outfits, unpredictable behavior, and trash talking added an extra layer of entertainment to his matches.
One of our broadcast colleagues, the living legend Larry Zbyszko, talked about the mailman and DDP. Look at that. Slapped the hand away.
Rodman's involvement with WCW extended to his association with the NWO, one of wrestling's most iconic factions. This alliance with Hollywood Hogan and other NWO members further solidified his presence in the wrestling landscape. Despite being relatively new to professional wrestling, Rodman demonstrated remarkable athleticism and a willingness to take physical risks. He engaged in several intense matches and even executed some impressive wrestling moves. While Rodman was primarily associated with WCW, he also made a guest appearance at WrestleMania 11, a flagship event of the rival wrestling organization WWE. This crossover appearance further showcased his broad appeal and ability to draw audiences from various platforms. Although Rodman's wrestling career eventually took a back seat to his basketball endeavors, it remains a memorable and exciting part of his overall legacy. His ability to seamlessly transition between two completely different worlds solidified his status as a pop culture icon. Movie career. Dennis Rodman's foray into the world of movies was yet another unexpected and colourful facet of his multifaceted career. While not as extensive as his basketball or wrestling careers, his involvement in film certainly added to his unique persona. Here's a look at his movie career. Double Teamed, 2002. Rodman's most notable movie appearance came in the Disney Channel original movie Double Teamed. In this film, he played himself in a cameo role. The movie revolves around the true story of twin sisters who become high school basketball stars. Rodman's appearance added a touch of authenticity to the basketball-themed storyline. Simon Says, 1999. In this action film, Rodman played the lead role of Simon, a secret agent with martial arts skills. The film featured action-packed sequences, and Rodman's athleticism from his basketball days translated well to the physically demanding role. While the film didn't receive critical acclaim, it showcased his potential as an action star. Cutaway, 2000. Rodman had a supporting role in Cutaway, a movie centered around the world of skydiving and covert operations. His charismatic presence added to the ensemble cast. Dennis Rodman had a few other short appearances in various movies and television shows, although they were often cameo roles. These movies were most noticeable of Rodman, but that is not all. This guy showed as much of his talent as he could. Not only in movies, he popped up in TV shows and reality TV shows as well. Here are a few more instances of his brief appearances. Big Brother UK, 2006. Rodman participated in the British reality TV show Celebrity Big Brother in 2006. His time in the Big Brother house was marked by his eccentric behavior, colorful language, and clashes with fellow housemates. While he didn't win the competition, his presence and interactions with the other celebrities made for entertaining TV. The Celebrity Apprentice, 2013. Rodman joined the cast of The Celebrity Apprentice in its 13th season, which was hosted by Donald Trump. Throughout the season, he faced various challenges and tasks to raise money for charity. His appearances on the show generated significant attention, and he was known for his unpredictable behavior and candid personality. He didn't win the competition, but managed to make a lasting impression. Santa with Muscles, 1996. In this holiday-themed comedy starring Hulk Hogan, Rodman made a cameo appearance as a character named the Limo Driver. The Rodman World Tour, 1996. While not a movie or TV appearance, Rodman released a video titled The Rodman World Tour, which showcased highlights of his life and career, including some behind-the-scenes footage. Now, if you remember what we said at the start of the video, how there is a crazy story near the end of the video, well, here it is. Friends with a dictator? Dennis Rodman's life has undeniably been filled with a series of extraordinary and often controversial events. One of the most unique being his unlikely friendship with North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un. Here's a glimpse into this extraordinary chapter of his life. In 2013, Dennis Rodman made headlines worldwide when he revealed that he had formed an unusual friendship with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Rodman's visits to North Korea were seen as highly unusual and raised eyebrows globally, as North Korea was often considered an isolated and secretive regime. Rodman's initial interactions with Kim Jong-un were centered around basketball. As a former NBA star, Rodman was invited to North Korea to organize basketball exhibitions and events. These basketball diplomacy efforts aimed to bridge cultural gaps and potentially open a diplomatic channel with the isolated country. While Rodman viewed his visits to North Korea as a form of sports diplomacy, they were met with significant controversy and criticism. Many questioned the ethics of cozying up to a dictator with a history of human rights abuses and repression. Rodman's public statements about Kim Jong-un during this time were often contradictory and puzzling. He referred to Kim Jong-un as his friend and even described him as a good guy. These remarks led to further scrutiny and debate. Rodman's interactions with Kim Jong-un, while unconventional and polarizing, did bring attention to the situation in North Korea and served as a reminder of the power of sports diplomacy. However, they did not lead to significant political changes or improved relations between North Korea and the US. In later years, Rodman expressed regret for some of his statements and actions related to his friendship with Kim Jong-un. He acknowledged that his intentions may not have had the desired impact, and that the situation in North Korea was more complex than he initially understood. Dennis Rodman's friendship with Kim Jong-un was a remarkable and highly unconventional chapter in his life. While it garnered global attention and sparked discussions about the role of sports in diplomacy, it also generated criticism and controversy. Rodman's interactions with the North Korean leader remain a unique and often debated aspect of his colourful life and career. Off the court. During his playing career, Dennis Rodman was known for his outrageous personality and his off-court antics. He was often seen at nightclubs, parties, and other social events, and he was known for his distinctive sense of style. But after his retirement and his addition to his entertainment career, Rodman has also been involved in various business ventures. He has launched his own clothing line, endorsed various products, and even opened his own karaoke bar in Newport Beach, California. Rodman has also been active in philanthropy and charity work. He has supported various causes, including the Make-A-Wish Foundation and the Special Olympics, and has used his platform to raise awareness about issues such as HIV, AIDS, and mental health. Overall, while Dennis Rodman is perhaps best known for his basketball career and his energetic persona, he has also pursued a range of interests and has been involved in various endeavors, both on and off the court. Dennis Rodman is a complex and fascinating figure who has left an indelible mark on the world of basketball. But beyond his on-court achievements, he has also made an impact through his charitable work, diplomatic efforts, and advocacy for mental health and addiction awareness. While he has faced his share of controversies and personal struggles, Rodman remains a beloved and respected figure among basketball fans and continues to be one of the most intriguing personalities in sports history. Do you think you could live the life Rodman has achieved? Comment below and share your thoughts on this amazing human being.